well, great. But here, give me 1 second. Hopefully no one saw that. Good. Here, I'm gonna turn off my color filter on here. I don't know if it's good. My second monitor that I use to check chat and have my stream stuff is literally from when I was 8. My tripod is making me mad. Okay, is that a good spot? People probably think I'm a programmer with these socks. Okay. Hello. Thanks for coming. So, agenda for today. First, let me reset my model. There we go. Not gonna be a long. Of course, I made my bet. I went through with it. I stream today. You know, support. I know what my viewers want. Who want this? But what do I have on the agenda today? We're going to first make a thumbnail. I know some people in chat didn't request or want it, but I know what you want. You guys wanted this. Don't lie. As you can tell from the setup, the thigh cam actually is for a purpose. Okay? Believe it or not, it's covering up all of my files on my computer. But if you can't tell, this is DaVinci Resolve. This is the editing and stuff that I use. And we're going to make thumbnails for the next stream idea that I have. Then my cover is going up tomorrow at I think 3 p.m. PST. I understand about 10% of this stuff on screen, so don't worry, chat. We're in this together. I'm not a professional editor by any means, but I can get by. So, thumbnails, a little bit of my cover, probably like the first minute or so, probably right before the chorus. What else is there? 2 clouds. That took me so long to get. Chat, it's not 2 clouds. Those are my thighs. Okay. I was like, what is my like white balance off and my model looks like a cloud? I'm so dense. I'm so dense. This is why I don't have a partner. Okay. Well, you know, I think they're not clouds, and you guys aren't going to test that. Okay, chat. We're not on that level. You gotta buy me dinner first. Yeah. What I really need is I just need to get a ring light to just shine on my thigh. Oh my gosh. This is what my life has become. Okay. Gladly. Okay. You know, chat. Okay. I made a mistake. I made a mistake turning on stream today. I'm trying to think of what to do. So I have my dinner cooling down right by me. We're gonna make a thumbnail real quick. I'm gonna eat, and probably turn off cam for like a few seconds while I eat, because you guys don't need to know how fast I eat and like that stuff. Eating ASMR. I don't eat loudly. I gulp really loudly. So funny story, chat. I don't know how to like drink water or stuff without making noise. And I never knew it. And then in high school, one of my friends was like, I do just talk and don't eat, which I need to remember. Like, I'm reminding myself, like, you have food here, or else I'm just going to not eat during the stream. And after I finish stream, I'm going to go run. So I should probably eat something before that. But I drink so loudly that my friend was like, dude, you sound like you just got water for the first time in your life. And then we were talking to another person, and he brought up that I drank loudly, and this girl was like, oh yeah, I heard like a funny sound, or let me get a more accurate voice. Oh yeah, I heard a funny sound in calc class, and I turned around and there was just Soul chugging water. I'm like, why is everyone flaming me? Like, it's not that bad. Like, okay, listen, chat. Listen, okay? We got a drink. That was a mistake. I shouldn't have done that. That's gonna get clipped. I don't know that's somebody's gonna like that, and I don't know if I want that somebody to be in my channel. I love the stream delay and everyone being like, you should regret your actions. You know what? I already do, okay? We already established I have no shame, or else why would I be doing this right now? My thighs are on camera. Okay. Let's get started with this stream. So no, the thigh cam isn't a bet that I made by myself. It has a purpose, chat. Your audios were used by big corporation games. Hey, I'm not a voice actor. That was live, okay? I make that sound normally. Okay, and this is my what I offer to a relationship. So what are we going to make? We are going to make a stream for terrifying. No. We're going to maybe play a little game. Okay. Hey, I have not disclosed certain information. I can't wink. Thanks, model. Okay, you know what? Don't worry about it. But what we're going to maybe play on stream next week, hopefully, is a visual novel. Yeah, I do swallow medicine. It took me a few years to learn, though. Don't censor the word medicine and clip that, okay? You know, I'm imagining a dinner date where Sol just gulps down water like that. And then they talk about if Sol swallowed. Okay, you know, chat, I already have enough going against me in the dating field. I think I need to, you know, you brought the great like thought to my head that I need to be conscious of if I drink water on dinner dates now. So thank you. I definitely won't have nightmares from that. Okay. But next week I'm going to try a visual novel. I really want to do that because I want to practice doing different voices. I really like doing different voices. Am I good at it? No. Do I want to just do it anyway? Yes. Does this also give me an excuse to finally read visual novels because I've been wanting to for like ever? Yes. But we're going to play Katawa Shoujo, which is a pretty beginner friendly one. But it has a really interesting backstory where the people who made it were all from 4chan, which if you don't know what 4chan is, think like every worst part of the internet and multiply that by 80 bajillion. That's 4chan. And they just made a visual novel and it's free. They released it on Steam, but like everything on Steam, they removed a lot of the visual novel, like 18 plus stuff. I do have to like check to make sure that there isn't anything that I need to censor. That's why I stream so late, because I got too busy making a censorship thing. If you look at my old VODs, I censor it with like my first stream's thumbnail, but I developed this thing. I think it looks so stupid and I love it so much. I love it. I don't want to tell you guys how long I spent on that little gem of a stream asset. Made by me, if you can imagine. You know, not professionally done. I'm starting a Fiverr. Oh yeah, my thumbnail for this stream is my favorite thing. I was like, let's make the most stereotypical YouTube thumbnail where I think I'd still have it in this timeline. Oh, let me just do this. Yeah, this is the thumbnail. This is okay. If you want to know how to do a thumbnail, unironically, this is what you do. Every thumbnail is formatted the same. You got to get the red arrows, okay? Then you have like your model with a shocked face, something in the background Gaussian blurred, or you like zoom in with a little circle around it, like a red circle, and then, you know, eye-catching words. This is funny, I thought. I was just going to put impact font or like bottom text, but I think this is funnier. And then if you want to actually know some other like useful thumbnail tips, I just took the contrast, put it up, oversaturate the heck out of it, and then lower the shadows a little bit. That's all I do. It doesn't take too long, and you'll see throughout the process of this video. I don't know how to do redos. Oh, okay. Well, is this the... Okay, that's the one I want to keep. And then you... Boom. Okay, so this is our starting canvas. I need to take more... Yeah, it is DaVinci Resolve. It's free. There are like some features that are paywalled, but I've always used DaVinci because it's free, and I don't have too many problems with it. It's always good when you have a program that you feel like your limitation isn't the like options you have, but because you just don't know how to use it. And that's how I feel with DaVinci. I'm just like, I feel like I can do so much, but I'm not efficient at all. So yeah, we're going to make a quick thumbnail of this. I gotta re-add these images. Okay. So rule of thumb for thumbnails, you want to keep around like 2 or 3 vocal points. So I always keep this. I don't know if I'm going to add text. I think I should. I could just like take out my model, but I like having my model and things because I'm a narcissist. I mean, YouTuber. I mean, yeah. I could do. Wait, actually, I figured it out. So we're gonna have a little 4chan thing here. I'm going to point to the fact that she has no arms. I forgot to mention the most important aspect of Katwa Shoujo. It's literally every character is disabled. You're in a high school for people who have disabilities. And I found this PNG of one of the characters with no arms holding is that a, yeah, that's a guitar. Do they make 6-string basses? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a bassist. We want red arrow. We're gonna flip that because I want to. What makes this most readable for the viewer? I was originally going to do this stream if I goofy clickbait arrow. Yeah, you gotta get the clickbait arrow. No, I think this is more readable if you do. Okay, you know, there. Thank you. Let me select the rotate. We're gonna put this in the background, and then we're just going to have funny text. Yeah, so Katwa Shoujo, all the characters are disabled, and when people, it mainly blew up because oh, I should probably change the background actually, because it's hard to tell with her shirt color. I need to contrast. Okay, give me 1 second. I ain't finished my thoughts. So it blew up in the 2010s, like I think later on. I don't remember when it was exactly released, but it blew up because like, oh, all these 4chaners, which is known as like a terrible place on the internet, made this visual novel, but actually they did a really good job, and it was actually really nice and meaningful apparently. And I want to read it. It's most people's first visual novel. Before, well, I guess like Doki Doki Literature Club is now everyone's first. So yeah. Okay, I think my problem is I don't know where to put everything right now. I think 4chan needs to be up here. I need to be down here. And this needs to be pointing the other way. No. Something like this. I don't know if I like that. You know what? This is what we're gonna do. Yeah, Doki Doki is a like kind of horror game. That's another game that I don't want to play Doki Doki, but there's a game that inspired it originally, called Totono. And I believe that's where the original creator got the idea to make Doki Doki. So I want to play that too. I have it on Steam. I don't remember if I 18 plus patched that. So I don't know how familiar people who watch me are with visual novels, but basically everything on Steam has a lot of content removed, like a lot of H scenes, and some scenes that are very important. Like one of the most famous examples is this visual novel called Tsuba Hibi, which has some really messed up scenes. Apparently, they got rid of a whole chapter because you just can't play it because Steam doesn't want it. And it's very like some things they banned, it's like, okay, you didn't need to ban this. And other things, it's like, why did you not ban this? So it's very up in the air. Yeah. I don't know. What if I just throw like a PNG of fire? I didn't think there were too many scenes in Doki Doki that were terrifying. I don't know. If you go into visual novels long enough, like you hear certain scenes and you're like, who thought of this? Why do people read this? Like there's games like Euphoria, Maggot Baits, stuff like that, where it's like, which that's a series that I want to do, where I just read some of the most messed up things, but I couldn't do it on stream. I would have to, well, if I wanted to stream it, I would have to stream on a different website. And then like do a YouTube rating of like some of the scenes. Like an iceberg of messed up visual novels. Because like if you look on let me see if I have I'm gonna censor this because I don't know if this is going to pop up where I need it to be. Okay. I didn't want to dox my self. Opening up an ad or an app that I keep some of my video ideas in. What did I name it? VN Corruption is what I named it. I think. Yeah. So if you look, somebody did an iceberg of VN like messed up things, and Doki Doki is on the second tier, and there's a lot more that's worse. Honestly, Doki Doki's up. Twitch is worse for visual novels. I don't think you can play visual novels on Twitch. I think they banned most, if not all, sometime in 2010. In the 2010s. I don't know when exactly. But so far I've read this. I watched somebody play this. And it was, it had its moments. But I don't want to get down here. But I have like a lot of notes. I like researching things. Yeah, I do think that I've always wanted like an excuse to read visual novels, and I think that playing them on stream would help. And I don't know, I want to do something that I want to make content that I feel like fills a need. And I think that if I played visual novels and voice them, it'll help, because like there are certain people that just can't read, So listening to my soothing voice as I voice the characters will be lovely for them. Okay, they're begging for me to do this. They're obsessed with me. I just get DMs every day of, so we want your smexy voice. We want your schmexy voice to voice my favorite characters. I don't even know how I made that voice. Don't question me, chat. It's out there. I swear. There's people who want my voice. They're lying in the streets. I need to eat. This has been me yapping. We've got nothing done, chat. Oh, I forgot my side cam. I'm gonna take bites off of the screen. Oh, I almost dropped my plate. That would have been bad. I'm eating the classical dish of burrito. Y'all like start to consciously eat and then you almost choke because you just forget how to eat. Okay. So we need text. I don't know what. If you guys don't know, the classic font everyone uses ever is Impact, which is in most people's computer. But I have started going with Montserrat, and I like bold. So I'm gonna add that word right where my ahoge is. Right there. I'm not gonna say the S word because y'all are gonna clip it out of context if I say that. I know you freaky viewers. Ooh, that looks bad. There's two of us in chat. Hey, people can watch the VODs. At one point, people are gonna be like, man, I really need a VTuber who just shows their thighs every week and has no shame. And they're gonna realize that is me. And then they're going to watch all my content. And then if they hear me say that word, they're going to do things. Which, like, you know, they got to pay me to do that. No. I haven't gone that career path yet. But money is money. Yeah. Okay. I was talking to a girl in high school, and she was working. We were working at retail, and she was like, "This creepy dude like hit on me, gave me $20 for a tip, and gave me his number." I'm like, bro, why are you complaining? You just got $20. Like, throw that money thing away, or throw the number away. You got a whole $20. The only tip I've ever gotten was somebody gave me a pen, and they talked about it for 5 minutes. Like, this is, they're like, this is the best pen you'll ever get. Made all the way in insert middle of nowhere town by random person I've never heard of. You won't find this anywhere else. And it literally did that for like 5 minutes to me. I'm like, bro. No, it was literally, the funny part was I think my like grandpa knew the guy who made those pens. So we already had like 80,000 of them. And I'm like, you don't gotta sell me on this. I don't know. Okay, we need. Hmm. I'm just gonna write the word canceled. Canceled one L or two? It is. While both are acceptable for the past tense of canceled, using one L is more common in American English. We aren't British. We got this. Okay. This feels too chaotic. I think we're going to. Go like this. I think the arrow is not good here. I think we need just a circle, which I don't have a circle PNG. Oh, really? Great. Okay. This is what happens when you get things that say they're transparent, but they're not. So you do this. Gonna open in Fusion. Go to Ultra Keyer. We got to key out that. And we can make this girl bigger. Gotta key out that too. Do something like this. I think that's good. Maybe I can make myself a little bigger. Yeah. I like that. What are we thinking, chat? Okay. Yeah, I think it gets the job done. I still don't know what to do. I need to change my clothing my model wears because it's extremely hard to do white thumbnails and you need that. Oh yeah, I do still have the red flag thing here, which I'm gonna finish that right after I export this. We have one more step, and that is color correction. So all you do is up contrast a little, oversaturate, bring down shadows. Same thing with this girl. Jeez. Oh. This is so cursed. Maybe two set. No, I just need to bring the shadows down. And then last one. I don't know if this is there. Okay. Yep. I'm eating right after I close out. Okay. I think we are calling that good, chat. So that was how to make a single thumbnail, and that took 5 minutes. And that's what I do right before stream normally. Okay. Your sister. Get out, chat. Get out, chat. We got caught. Chat, run. We're cooked. Tell your sister that she's just jealous of my thighs. Okay? Double down, okay? She's weird. Or she said you were weird because she's jealous of me. It's true. Oh my god, is your sister like single? That's what my friends would have said to me. As of current, no, I don't want to date your sister. As of current, no? Okay, we can change that, don't worry. Yeah, of course. Dr. Pepper's the best pop. Everybody knows that. Okay. I am going to, on that note, turn off thigh cam for around half an hour as I eat and we discuss the tier list stuff. Because I only have this on to censor my media files in DaVinci. Not because like I like this or like I knew you guys would want this. Purely for you know, functional purposes, you know. Yeah. Chat's right behind me, gun to my head. You know how it is. You gotta give the people what they want. Okay. We are, boom, thigh cam off for 2 seconds. There goes people wanting to stay. No, come on, tripod. Okay, we're good. Boom. Thank you, my lord. Yeah, my neck snaps from time to time. It happens. Okay. Boom. So, chat, we got no motivation, dreams, or goals. How bad is this in a partner? I think it's pretty not good. I, hot take, want people to have any goal. Honestly, bad, but manageable. Actually, no, it is a deal breaker. Won't let you use their phone. I think, I don't know, I'm also, like, protective of my phone. But I feel like that's more because, like, I don't want them to just see a bunch of, like, anime characters everywhere. Yeah, and it also depends on what you're using their phone for. Like, I would never ask my partner for, like, hey, let me scroll through your photos and texts, because, like, that's showing I don't trust them. Exactly. I always, like, have my display, my, like, home display different from my lock display. But then I switched to wallpaper engine, and you have to have it for both. And there's been a lot of times where I open it in front of, like, very esteemed psychology professors, and it's just anime woman, and I'm like, you know what? They expect this from me. I'm gonna say this is bad but manageable. Like, obscure music only. This is good for me. Actually, I'm gonna say this could be good. I like a lot of music. So unless it's like country or like mumble rap, no. But like, I listen to like folk punk too. And like some genres that most people don't listen to. But I like it. Doesn't like music. This is a deal breaker for me. They would hate me. I listen to music 2 hours a day, sometimes 3. At least every day. Early bird. This is good. This could be good. Yeah. I don't really care. As long as we're up at some point together. Night owl. If they're quiet, I like it. I used to wake up at 5 a.m. I could not do that again, chat. I would wake up at 5 a.m. and go on hikes. That's cool. I would wake up 5 a.m., get ready, and then for an hour before school, I would study Japanese. And now I don't do that because I'm a college student, and waking up before 6 is insane. Yeah, night owl's great. Because also, okay, night owls know they need to be quiet, so they're quiet. But like morning people, they be vacuuming and shit, And I'm like, bro, it is 11 a.m. People are sleeping. Chronically online. I think this is more so for me if they are doing like any. This is more about motivation and career stuff. 11 a.m. is a normal time to wake up on weekends. Okay, I wake up. During weekdays, it's like 7. And then weekends, it's like 9 or 10. Okay. Chronically online, I think as long as they're doing like a job or has some like personal project, I'm fine with it. If they're just like gaming all day, every day, all the time, it's like, no, you need some sort of passion, some sort of drive. I'm gonna say depends then. Disney adult, I don't care. I don't know why you would be a Disney adult nowadays. I feel like most Disney movies nowadays are mid. Racist comments as a joke. No. No, thank you. I don't want that. I don't want to date a racist. No. Dark humor. Depends on the situation. I think there's a time and a place. And I feel like, okay, hot take, most dark humor people are just very cringe. Like, dark humor, the way most people think of it is like, say something really messed up. But it's like, no, you have to think of something that's unique and messed up. Like, I can tell the punchline. This is why I deleted TikTok, because it's like, okay, I scroll through 50 jokes of, oh, my dad went and got milk. I'm like, okay, this was funny like the first few times, but now everyone is doing it, and you're not funny if you do that. So I think it depends. Watches porn. Oh, wait, shit. I said corn YouTube, as in like the corn growing competition that happens. For me, skip and move on. It's I think it depends on how much. Just skip. We aren't going to talk about this for the YouTube. You're right. Does not ever dress up for a date. Ever? I mean, I would want. I'm someone who likes dressing up. Chat. In all kinds of styles. I fluctuate between looking cute and like tech wear edgy. You aren't dressing up for a honeymoon? That would be crazy. If we're on a honeymoon and I only imagine you in sweatpants, no. But then again, sometimes like casual dress really works well on some people. Like if they look like a tomboy, oh my gosh, you know what? They can get away with sweatpants and I do not care. Now, there would be better outfits, like if they throw on like a black crop top and black like tech wear pants. Oh my gosh. Anyone who's a girl who looks any bit manly or like built and does that, I will bark. That is oh my gosh. Leash me up, baby. But no, I would not want somebody who doesn't dress up for a first date. I would say bad but manageable. Tries to act cool. Is this like the bit where the person's like, I'm so cool, and then they fail and they're really clumsy and it's really, really cute? Or it's like, I'm so cool, I do this and this and this, and you're like, oh my gosh, shut up, nobody cares, you know? Like, if they're, look, chat, a little bit of insecurity is a little cute. No. If it's like they want to like look cool and then they embarrass themselves, 10 out of 10. Cute, amazing, love them. If they want to look cool and they succeed, I hate them. No. Terrible person. I'm gonna say it depends. Assumes familiarity very early on. For me, I think I'm neutral on this, because I think if you can read social cues, you should. This would be a deal breaker, but I can't. So if I'm like, I don't know. I'm one of those people where it's like, if you show me interest, I will probably like you back. Love bombing. Isn't this where you are really like overly clingy and I don't know how they're using this in this context, because original love bombing is for like manipulation, and it's where you shower them with love and then you leave and shit like this. But love bombing inherently isn't bad, just showing a lot of affection. The reason why love bombing is bad is because it's an act in like these manipulated relationships. But if it's like a normal, healthy relationship and somebody's just very affectionate, I'm fine with it. I'm gonna say neutral. I love you very early on. I don't read social cues, so I don't know when you should do that. Like, okay, how early are we talking? I'm gonna say anywhere before like at least 3 months is a little early for me. Even after 3 months, I feel like that's kind of quick. I would need like 5, 6 at least. First or second year is crazy. Like first or second date would be crazy. I don't know. I wouldn't say it back, but I would think that like there are some people who instead of say like, "Oh, I like you," they just say, "Oh, I love you." And it's not like a "I love you," it's like a "Oh, you are pleasing to be around," or "You bring happiness to my life." But it's not like, "Oh, I value and like want the best for you and feel very emotionally attached." You know? I think that it depends on the situation. I would feel flattered if anything. Forgets the important holidays or anniversaries. I'm gonna say neutral. I'll be honest. I don't remember my own stuff. I had to be reminded that was my birthday. And that's why I'm never doing a birthday stream. Ooh, chat. How are we feeling about the DADDY word? I have a hot take about this. I don't get it. Okay, I don't. I know what it means where it's like oh, you're like someone I look up to and like, you know, care for it. But when I think of somebody calling me that, I would think of like them thinking of their dad. And it's like, I don't want you to be thinking of your dad when I'm doing these things, you know? It's just like, I don't know. I would rather be called something else. Yeah, I think it's very contextual in some senses. Like, I get that people aren't actually thinking of their like biological dad when they say this, but also it's like, I don't know. It's weird for me. I wouldn't call them that, but like they can call me that, I guess. I wouldn't want to be called this actually, because I don't. I wouldn't want to be called that. It feels weird for me. Like I want my kid to address me like this 4-year-old walks into the room like, parent. Parent, I request money. Parent, I do not know 2 + 2. Like this really grown ass man who's a baby. No, I wouldn't know what I would want my kid to call me. I would think like I would be fine with father, but like dad feels weird. Mother would be fine. Yeah. Yeah. I always call my mom mother. I did it ironically because she didn't like the word mother, and then it just became the thing. So I'm gonna say not the worst thing. Believes in conspiracy theories. Okay. Chat, hear me out. This is amazing. This is what you want in a partner, okay? Because this is so entertaining. Now, if they like do things, like if they change their life because of the conspiracy theories, like start building bunkers or like wearing tinfoil hats, that's where I draw a line. But if they're just like, you know that the government is lizard people, right? And that's all, like they just have this really stupid belief, but nothing changes. This is so funny because what happens is they go like, it's like, that hurricane that happened. It was the government launching a weather attack. It's like the funniest thing you can do. The best way to enjoy those moments are just be like, oh, that's interesting. Tell me more. And they have the craziest stories, and it's so fun. It's the best thing ever. I'm gonna say it could be good. Tries to convert your beliefs. They think they can. I don't know. I don't care about this. Yeah, it depends on which beliefs too. Like there are some where I'm like, you can't really change that for me. I'm gonna say bad but manageable. Mm-mm. 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 I only have filters. Like I overthink every word I say in social situations. Yeah. I'm like, how could you say that? And if they say something bad to me, it's over. Believes in zodiac signs, horoscopes, and astrology. I had a streamer who I was watching say that zodiac, astrology, and all this stuff is white women's way of doing racism. And honestly, that is the most valid take I've ever heard. This is literally just white racism. It's, oh, I don't like you because you're a avocado rising. It's like, what? I literally, this has nothing to do with anything. It's so valid. And like the horoscopes are like the most generalized thing ever. It's like, if you're a Cancer rising, something good may happen to you unless you would take 5 left steps in the wrong direction. And it's like something good happened to them and they're like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, the horoscope, it said the thing. Or they do something, like something bad happens and they're like, oh, I knew it. It's confirmation bias. That's all it is. I want to look into the scientific literature and see if zodiac signs have been proven wrong. That would be so funny. No, this is an instant deal breaker. I'm gonna be honest. Throws away leftovers. Bad but manageable. Yeah, I would just give them less food. I would start dishing their plate for them. Unless it's rotten. Yeah, if it's rotten, no, don't do it. Yeah, people throw away so much food. It's crazy. Like, we could probably feed every person in the world if people just stop throwing away food. Goes with the flow. This would, okay, I would get annoyed, but this is probably better for me because I don't go with the flow and I probably need someone who does. This is like my brother. My older brother is crazy type B personality, and I am not. I'm gonna say it's actually good. Road rage. I'm gonna say this is an instant deal breaker for me. I don't like people being very upset and loud around me. Like, I hate yelling and stuff. And it's like with road rage, it's like, bro, it's not that big of a deal. Like, what, you're gonna be 1 minute later? Like, it's not worth it. Also, if somebody honks their horn, I, like, legit panic. Because there's so many stories where you honk at the wrong person, and if you live in certain areas, certain countries, where certain things are legal, you go bye-bye. Ooh, this is interesting. Wants to live together within the first year before marriage. I would say as a kid, I would say no. But now, looking at the economy, I would say it depends. I would say it depends on the situation. We would have to have a talk with each other. Doesn't make time in their schedule to see you. If they're still talking to me, this is fine. Like, I've had people who we haven't seen each other for like weeks, and I'm fine with that. But I just need the attention. I'm gonna say it's, but also most of those were like very early on in the relationship. And I feel like if we get to the point where we're comfortable, I'm going to not, like, you know, the distance. So I'm gonna say this is a deal breaker. Emotional outbursts. This depends on the severity and over what, and yeah, how frequent. I don't know, and how loud. I don't know. It might feel like you're parenting a child after a while. I might not like this, but it's not like terrible. Hmm. I'll say bad but manageable. Hmm. Solves disagreements with the silent treatment. Honestly, I wouldn't notice. I would be like, oh, they're going nonverbal. I'll leave them alone. Give them some time. They'll talk to me whenever they're feeling better. And then it'll be like 3 weeks and she's still mad at me. And I'm just like, yep, she's just taking her time. I don't know. This is too much of like child behavior. I think since I've done so much like therapy and stuff, considering how dense you are, chat knows. Chat knows that I'm dense. Um, with how much therapy stuff I do, it's like I need someone who can communicate more effectively. Like just sit down and be non-judgmental and actually like talk things out. Constant self-deprecating jokes. Ugh. I wouldn't like this. It's bad but manageable. It's like why are you putting yourself down? You know, I like you. So stop making fun of you because you're making fun of the thing that I like. You know? Has a child from a previous relationship. I'm going to say this is neutral for me. Cuz hmm, I don't know. I would say neutral. They don't ask questions about you. This might be bad for me because I'm very reserved on my interests. So I just won't tell you things. Like there's a lot of people who don't know a lot of the stuff that I do. Most people don't like know my hobbies and stuff. I'm very reserved about things that involve me. And I get very easily flustered if people I know personally try to get to know me just because, you know, I like nerdy stuff. And yeah, it's different with chat and stream though, because I feel like I'm, you know, I'm already an anime character. I feel like you guys know I'm already a degenerate stuff, but like if I'm just like hanging out, most people don't know the things they do. Yeah, online is very different. Even I had to like psych myself up for streaming and sharing my interests. Because like in chat rooms, I don't say anything about myself. I don't even interact in chat rooms. I'm terrible to be friends with or online because I just forget or I get scared to text back. So I'm gonna say this is bad. This is a deal breaker. Always wants to split the bill. This is good. Actually, I'm gonna say neutral. It depends. Yeah, I'm gonna say neutral though. Like Yeah. And I don't get the whole like role of like you have to pay. I think that it's fair to just do your own, like pay your own ticket. I think you're not on that level like in the first date, and I feel like it's understandable because like you don't want that, you know, you're just getting to know the person. You don't want money to be a factor. Expects you to pay for everything. No. No. Pay for your own stuff. You're a responsible adult. Needs to borrow money a lot. Why? Do they tell me why? Like if they're doing it to like get themselves like up off their feet, yes, but if not, no. I'm not lending you money. I'm not your bank. You're not getting a loan from me. Shoot. Whole personality revolves around one thing. I'm going to say not the worst. I almost dated a girl who was into K-pop. Like into. And she said wild things about these people and maybe me. But like I discovered some songs I like, and I still listen to some. But you know, it's like, and we didn't date because of other reasons, but I was like, am I fine with dealing with this? And I was like, yeah. Yeah, there usually is more under the surface. Or they just really like it, and you can get a lot out of them by just saying like what they actually like. Like they like K-pop, so I figured out like, oh, they were a dancer and they really like dance. And I don't know. There's other things, but I don't want to talk too much about that. Say you don't own them until wait, what? What? Say you don't own them until marriage. I'm not owning you when we get married. I'm never owning you. I don't want to own you. What the? Do they think that when we get married, I get like a license to them? Like what? Is that like a kink? Am I supposed to own them? I'm going to say that's a deal breaker because there's just so much to unpack there, and I'm not the one to do that. They always change the plans to better suit them. I say bad but manageable. I don't know. Oh my gosh. This is a deal breaker. Can't handle me at my sorry, wait. Can't handle me at my worst, don't deserve me at my best. I hate those girls. I'm sorry, but if you go on dating profiles, you see the exact same things. It's this, it's that voice sounds right. What other things? Or they go like certified yapper. It's like, okay, you like talking? I feel like most people like doing that about things that they like. It's not a personality trait. This is the same as like, I'm so quirky and not like the other girls. Like that, no, you are. It's like the Socrates of like, I'm the smartest man alive because I know I'm dumb. I'm the quirkiest girl I'm the quirkiest girl in the world because I know I'm normal. Like, this is the vibes that it gives off. This is a deal breaker for me. I do not swipe right on certain profiles because they have this or like certified yapper or I don't know. There's just a lot of things where I'm like, why are you posting this? They miss high school. This is bad. Why are you missing high school? High school's like the worst. If you're in high school and you hear people say that high school is the best, they are just bad adults, okay? Because you can do so much more with your life. High school is able to be fun, but like it's not your peak life. And if it is, that is sad. There's so much more you can do. You just have endless possibilities afterwards. Unsure about their sexuality. If they want me, I'm fine. I don't care. Why do you need to care? Why do you need to label it? Do they like me? Yes. Great. As long as they like me, I'm fine. People said they actually like this. Like, what? I'm neutral. Like, I don't know. People put way too much into labels. Like, you don't need to be perfectly this or that. Like, you can be straight or gay and like a few of the other sexuality, or like you can be bisexual and only like a couple of a certain sexuality. Like, it doesn't matter. Sexuality is an identity. It's whatever. Like, it just is. These are the people that I can be partners with. Constantly wants to take selfies or take photos together. This could be good. I have 0 pictures with anyone ever. Has a lot of noticeable tattoos. This depends for me. You have to have a story behind each one and like why. I don't have a tattoo. There would be one that I would get, and it would be probably, this just shows how much of a nerd I am. Probably a Wawaka tattoo. If you guys don't know, this is a Vocaloid producer who died early, and I love their music with a passion. Has done like, he was in a band and they did some openings for like Divine Gate, which is really mid anime, but oh my gosh, that opening goes so hard. I run to it so much. But I would get this or like this or Rolling Girls one. I really like these arts. I would probably try to find a way to combine all of these into one tattoo and make that. But like, you have to have some reason. Like, I know somebody who, and like, I know somebody who got a whole back tattoo because of their dog. And I'm sorry, but like, if your like mother dies, are you like tatting from your forehead down to your like crotch? Because like, yes, dogs are amazing and important, and I love them, but you're taking up so much of your canvas. And I knew somebody who just got like Scrappy Doo for some reason. I don't know why. Why? I know somebody who, before they were 18, jerry rigged a way to get a tattoo in a really shady way. Then they got a $sign on their ankle. And I asked them, why'd you do that? And they said, because I could. And I'm like, is that really why? And he's like, I just thought it would look cool. I'm like, okay, well, yeah. Needs the relationship to include the do. Needs or wants? I don't know. This is like, I don't know. I can see where this will be a deal breaker for most people, or for some people who don't want that stuff at all. But for me, it's like, I would have to know you for a while. I'm not somebody who is even attracted to people that I first meet. Unless you're like a 2D character. I'm going to say this is bad but manageable, because I can always say no. And if they leave, then it's not meant to be. Constant messy living space. I couldn't do this. Maybe. I like cleaning, but I do have like a limit. And I need the house to be clean, or else I just can't get work done. I'm gonna say bad but manageable. How many more do we have? Okay, we don't have that much. They don't express any issues during the relationship. Do they have issues? I would say no, mainly because they express it usually in a way that's not healthy. So normally they like don't say the problem, and then they get mad, and then they like are very passive aggressive. This is a deal breaker for me. I know somebody who did that last year. Have to do everything together. It depends on how much. Like, if they still let me just like be by myself, I'm fine. And if they're like always going out, I would not be fine. But if they're like just at home and they're like, oh, do you like, let's go to the store together, I'm like, I guess I can do that. I don't know. I'm going to say it depends. Can't hold eye contact during conversation. This is me. I am very bad at eye contact. It's so hard. The only time I can do it is if I'm in a professional setting. But if I'm like your friend and I'm talking to you, I'm not looking at you in the eyes. Ever. No. It's too much. I'm like looking by your head. by like times where I have to like talk about deep stuff with people, I'm literally like looking away at the ceiling. I'm like, yeah, so basically I just can't do it. This is honestly could be good. Yeah, I think it could be good. I don't know. I don't understand how people can just look at people in the eyes. Crazy. Lack of social life. Um, I'm honestly going to say this doesn't matter to me. As long as we can talk. Not their first marriage. Ooh. Hmm. I would want to know why. Would I be fine with this? I don't know. I'm still really young, so it would be hard for me to think about that. I don't think I would care. And this doesn't mean that they're divorced. Like their partner could have died. Like, I don't know. I think I would. I'm going to say neutral. Treat you like okay. Treat you like their therapist. Well, no. Um, See, I don't know what they mean exactly like this. Like they just rant to me all the time, or like they have deep conversations with me. I don't know. Um, I think the reason most people struggle with stuff like this and get annoyed is because they think that being a therapist is giving advice. And no, therapists rarely just flat out say what they want you to do or what they think you should do because they don't know. You're the one who lives your life. There could be things that you're not telling them. So, I don't know. I'm going to say it's not the worst thing. Yeah, it's just being there to listen and help and give insight. Not an active listener. I need the attention. I would feel so bad about myself. And that's it. So, in instant deal breakers, likes going for drinks often. Can't do that. Calls himself a nice guy. Your friends don't like them. Hates cartoons. Cheated in the past. Disrespects animals. Dismissive of your feelings or opinions. Unwilling to address or resolve conflicts. Brags about how good of a liar they are. Rude to retail or service staff. Never compliments. Disregards boundaries. Lack of emotional availability. Drugs. Smokes. Passive aggressive. Makes plans for the future without consulting your preferences. Constantly brings up anger issues. Lacks empathy. Reference outdated gender roles. Had recent on again, off again. Doesn't like it when you're with your friends. Talks shit behind your back. Racist. Comments as a joke. Doesn't like music. No motivation, dreams, or goals. Bad hygiene. Rude to parents. Act like they're better than everyone. Says they don't care. One word replies. Has no filter. Strongly believes in Zodiac and all that. Road rage. Doesn't take time in their schedule to see you. Salts disagreements with silent treatment. Don't ask questions about you. Expects you to pay for everything. Needs to borrow a lot of money. Say you don't own them until marriage. I still don't get that one. Can't handle me. Sorry. Can't handle me at my. Oh, frick. Can't handle me at my worst. Don't deserve me at my best. I don't know what happened to my girl voice there. I just lost it for a second. They miss high school. They don't express any issues during the relationship. Non-active listener. And the actually like these. These aren't game flags. Or gay flags. It, if it, I meant this is actually good. These are not red flags. Likes spicy foods, likes cartoons, excessively compliments, is a gamer, goes to the gym every day, never been in a relationship, female with masculine hobby, male with girly hobby, and goes with the flow. Look at that. We did the thing. This is definitive, backed by research, and you're wrong if you say no. Okay. What do we think? Do you guys see any... Why do I have ads? I thought I got an ad blocker. Okay, here. Never mind. Autism tier list? What is this? Oh, these are just niche likes. This isn't autism. This is just interest. What the frick? Fanfic tropes? That might be good for future. How many are there? I think we're going to do that next time. For now, let's I want to react to a video, that way I can eat. While yapping. Are we thinking like police stuff or true crime or like fails, Karens? I was gonna say memes, but sometimes they throw some stuff in there that I don't know if you can put that on YouTube. I don't know. Let's do. Trying to find my tab. Do police body cam stuff. Jeez. Okay, a lot of these are crazy. Yeah, good thing I have these on my second monitor. Oh my gosh. What are those like I want to do this one.
You know, they found this girl, right?
Where?
In our neighborhood. Down our main street.
Is she good?
No, she's not.
Yeah, I had to look at the other videos off screen because a lot of them were censored or uncensored in some ways. I would have to bust out the This is so stupid. I love this so much. This is the best like thing that I've ever made. I'm gonna be honest.
Dead. That's why this is very important. It's all on you right now.
What is my problem?
You were
He
the
was
last
the
one
last
with
one
her.
seen with her. So right now, it's facing you right now, son.
This is Aiden Fucci, a 14-year-old boy from Florida, being
Dude,
questioned by his parents.
These
at a
ones
police
are
station in
crazy,
2021.
especially like knowing psychology.
Aiden is
You're
being
like,
held and questioned under suspicion
bro,
of murdering his 13-year-old
it's too
classmate,
loud.
Tristan
This seems
Bailey.
loud. Oh, damn. Why would you murder as like a 14-year-old? Like, that's insane. Why would you murder at all?
Something he insists
This is like early 2010s looking girl.
he had no part in. But to understand how police came to suspect Aiden was capable of murder, we must go back to the beginning. In the quiet town of St. John's, Florida, Tristan Bailey
Of
was
course.
just a 13-year-old girl attending Patriot
Florida.
Oaks Academy.
13? She looks 16, bro.
Brings.
I'm cooked.
She
This is
was
why I
a
asked for
dedicated
IDs.
and talented cheerleader, full of enthusiasm, ambition,
why I don't talk
and
to people.
determination, rarely seen among other kids her age. Her classmates.
Chad, at this rate, if the person I'm dating doesn't look like older than my grandma, they're too young.
Aiden, however,
If I don't get senior citizen discount because of my partner, no.
was a different story. According to those
Okay,
who
this guy looks 14.
knew him, Aiden
Like, he looks like he plays Xbox and he says gamer words that are slurs.
was an oddball. While his teachers noted that Aiden showed them respect and never outwardly caused trouble.
Okay, that's
His
crazy as a
authority,
14-year-old.
Arrogance and know-it-all approach to
That
life
makes sense
was
as a
off-putting
14-year-old.
for his teachers and classmates. Throughout his school life, Aiden would land himself regular suspensions, usually after getting into fights with his classmates.
Well, at first, I didn't know if it was him or his friend that was in ISS, and that's why they were in ISS, because one was saying the other one said it.
But the allegation was that Aiden threatened to throw another student out a window.
That's correct.
A female.
What?
That's correct.
Okay.
But outside of school,
Why?
Aiden was displaying far more red flags. Aiden had an unnatural obsession with murder.
Look at this room setup. What's this on the bed here? Damn.
Frequently discussing the topic with his friends. According to those who knew him, Aiden often talked about his deep desire to feel what it would be like to kill another human being.
He had said he said his knife, he wanted to like slit somebody's throat, and like he said it'd be satisfying. He's talked about killing people. He's talked about fighting people. I've seen him practice stabbing motions with his
Okay, yeah, no. You practice stab. No.
knife.
Aiden would often talk about how he would
That's
murder
insane.
his hypothetical victims. He suggested that he would take them into a wooded area at night, stab them, leave, and later claim he had nothing to do.
Are you stupid? You literally just told everyone what you're going to do. Like, look at my master plan that nobody will catch me. You want to know how? Well, don't worry, I'll tell you right now, in great detail.
With the
Like,
murders.
bro.
When he talked about killing somebody, he even told Zoffy Bowman how he would do it. And what he told her was, I would walk around at night and I would find somebody
You didn't need a
else
psychologist for this.
I would drag them in the woods and I would stab them, and then I would pretend like I didn't do it.
During the trial, they play this, and then it's like, the lawyer just destroys it by going, so, Dr. whatever your face is, what does this look like in a video? And then it's like literally the crime scene, and it's the exact thing he's describing.
Killing people.
In her sworn testimony, Aiden's girlfriend confirmed that he had an unnatural obsession with
This guy has a girlfriend. This This is what people want.
The idea of killing.
Okay, I'm sorry, but if you're 14, you shouldn't date anyone because you can do better later on. No 14-year-old is a good person. No, I'm joking. I'm just saying you're gonna look back and you're gonna cringe. And this is like
claimed to hear voices in his head encouraging him to murder someone.
no, this is lies. This is
When
lies.
he wasn't at school, Aidan would always carry a knife, one of two named Picker and Poker. On several occasions, she said Aidan would pretend to stab her or sneak up behind her and hold one of these knives to her throat. Despite the blatant red flag,
Why are you dating him then? Unless they're into some kinky stuff. Like, what? No. And you're gonna, like, have someone sneak up to you that isn't Aiden, who has a knife, and you're gonna be like, oh, you silly goose. And then you die. Like, what?
flags on display, his girlfriend believed it was nothing more than teenage morbid curiosity.
Shut
She never
up.
thought
No way.
he would go through with it.
That's going to be Sophie coming on the skateboard towards the house.
On May 8th, 2021, the day before Mother's Day, Aidan spent the day with his girlfriend and their friend Trey. The three spent the day skateboarding around the neighborhood, as they often did. Across town, Tristan was enjoying dinner with her family. When she returned home around midnight, Tristan's older sister saw her on a video chat.
She's
with
good
boy
at
in
makeup
baseball
for a
cap,
13-year-old. That's
who
insane.
convinced her
I
to
could
come
never
and
do
hang out
that.
at Trey's house.
Doing eye makeup is probably the craziest, like, skill.
After an hour together, Aidan and Tristan left Trey's house. Between 1:24 and 1:45 a.m., neighborhood surveillance cameras caught them walking toward a cul-de-sac at the end of the street. It was
Who doesn't know where their 14-year-old child is at 1 a.m. and why is it not in their house? Like, what? I will get my... Like, what? I still text my parents where I am. No. Like, no way.
the last time
No
Tristan
way.
would be seen alive.
That's insane. Basically, too. Like, I'm not letting my teenage kid. I don't care if they're a boy or a girl. They are not, you know, hanging out with someone like that late. Especially their partner. Like, that's asking for grandbabies way too early.
114 times.
Oh my god. Bro, you good? How'd he not get tired? That's so... No.
Before she could
It's
fight for her
insane.
life. The murder happened precisely as he previously suggested. He
That's
took
why you
someone
don't
into the
date
woods and stabbed them.
as a teen.
In his mind, he had committed the perfect crime. Only he didn't.
The perfect crime. Shut
You
up.
see that he's carrying something.
If people say that, they're not good criminals.
At 3:27 a.m., Aidan ran back home barefoot, holding his shoes. When he
Yeah.
eventually got home, Aidan got to work, hiding the evidence in his room, convinced that he had gotten away with murder. The following morning, Mother's Day 2021, Tristan's family made the horrifying discovery that their daughter and sister were missing. After exhausting all options, they contacted the authorities, who put out a missing persons report and began interviewing those who knew her.
I
That list
would
included the
be
last
so
person to
sad.
see her alive, Aidan. Aidan's testimony to the authorities did not inspire confidence. His timeline didn't add up, seemingly taking 2
I would
hours
not go to
return
bed.
home in what was, at most, a 30-minute.
The song cover is releasing tomorrow at 3 PST. I think that's 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. On Thanksgiving Day. So look at that tomorrow. I'm almost done with my food. I'm gonna finish this video, play a minute of the cover, and then probably end stream so I can go run. It is pretty late at night, but I'm still going to run. But no, how'd this guy not take into account 2 hours? Like, he doesn't have an alibi for 2 hours during the murder.
He suggested that Tristan had been hanging around with a 20-something drug dealer, a claim that nobody else backed up. And then, authorities received an email with an attachment.
This guy's
Snapchat
stupid.
Screenshot. In the back of the patrol car, Aiden took a selfie with a peace sign, adding a text banner that read, "Hey guys,
I killed him.
Have you seen Tristan lately?" His classmates shot back, reminding him that Aiden was the only one who knew what happened.
That's
But his
insane.
sociopathic glee didn't end with just one post, as he openly implied that his victim was alive and staging this whole saga.
Having fun in a f***ing cop car.
Yep. Tristan.
What's up, guys?
Yep.
Tristan, if you f***ing walk out the damn...
When you see this in a month.
Before police could obtain Aiden's cell phone, a runner discovered the bloodied corpse of Tristan in the woods, the stab wounds visible. Within an hour, police put out a search warrant for Aiden and brought him in for questioning, leaving him in a room with his parents.
Now he's gonna cut to him being a little loser.
At this point, it's obvious just how much trouble Aiden is in. But his cold refusal to even acknowledge it is chilling. When reminded that his friend is dead, Aiden fails to see why he should care.
You know they found this girl, right?
Where?
In our neighborhood. Down our main street.
Is she good?
No,
No,
she's not.
she's dead.
Where?
That's why this is very important.
Okay, so first thing, you don't ask where. You ask, how is she? Right?
It's all on you right now.
What is my problem?
What is my problem?
You were
You
the
were
last
the
one.
last
with
one.
her.
So
What did I do?
A lot of is facing you right now, son.
At one point during the encounter, Aiden's parents press him to
I would be
acknowledge just
grilling
how
my
serious
child.
the situation is. But he can't seem to see it. When they
I would
ask
be
if he's
crying.
scared,
I would-
Aiden claims he isn't.
I would get
despite
locked up
his fidgety
beating the
hand
crap out of my
movements.
child.
Are you not scared?
I never hit your kid, but if they murder someone and they are apathetic, no. No. That's insane. I would not be able to control myself. I would be so mad and sad. I would just feel so bad as a parent. Wait. Chat. Chat. This is going to be a deep dive. You know who this guy looks like? This guy right here? Same person. Coconut Head from Ned's Declassified. Amazing show.
Aiden's parents continue pressing him for his side of the story, but he remains totally unmoved, offering up vague answers through a disinterested mumble and frequently avoiding eye contact. Aiden admits that he kissed Tristan and did more with her, confirming his DNA is on her. And yet, through it all, he shows seemingly
what?
no recognition of how damning.
Did what? If you're murdering someone, why are you doing things that are going to put your DNA
that
on them?
evidence could be.
What were you doing outside late at night? I was at Trey's house with them.
You should know that as a parent already.
Be honest as you can to them.
Two.
Yes.
Yeah, I kissed her.
Any further?
Mm-hmm.
Later on, Aiden is again asked if there's anything that's still being hidden from his parents. While he insists there isn't, he takes the opportunity to try and frame Tristan as the aggressor, implying that she got aggressive with Aiden and prompting him to push her. Knowing the truth, that claim is nothing but sociopathic.
I pushed her and she somehow got stabbed 114 times. What? What?
And his clear lack of emotion or even apprehension is chilling to see.
You're stupid.
I don't know. Did y'all have sex?
Okay. If he did, he would be so stupid. Also, why are you concerned about that when your kid is 14? Like, I feel like I would not let my kid ever get in any situation where things like that could happen when they're 14. I'm sorry, but no. I'm not risking grandchildren because I have to be the one who takes care of them. Also, you shouldn't be doing that at 14. I'll be honest.
What happened to her after you pushed her?
Did she say ow or get mad?
She said, Aiden.
Like, chill, bro.
Aiden. I think I pushed her, but...
Especially if he looks like this. Like, I would feel bad for the girl. I'm like, you could have done better.
Do you know what direction she walked? Probably the other way, because she wasn't next to me anymore.
When his parents finally pressed him for his side of the story, Aiden gave them a slight variant of what he told the police, claiming that Tristan had no intentions of going home that night. According to him, she was looking for someone to go home with, and
Oh my
decided
gosh.
to get a ride with her dealer. But his body
Shut
language
up.
is far from convincing, again offering the information through a bored, disinterested mumble.
You just tell me anything different than our car that we don't know about? No. Do you know if this girl got picked up?
I told him about her dealer.
With her dealer.
You think she got picked up by him?
Probably did. She said she wouldn't come home. She said she
Can't believe you're dating, like, you're letting your kid date someone who does drugs. That's insane.
Picked up after that?
She was a teen.
probably did. I don't know.
Do you know if she turned the other direction or she was just still walking behind you?
She pushed her down and you walked away. We shouldn't be talking.
I just asked what he told the cops. I just asked what he told them.
When Aiden's parents encouraged their son to say nothing until his attorney arrived, police
Okay, that
went
makes
to their
sense.
home. When they entered Aiden's room, they discovered a treasure trove of smoking gun evidence. They found an empty knife sheath.
Perfect
in his drawer,
crime.
allegedly poker. Stuffed next to his dresser, they found a pair of wet Nike shoes with blood on them, matching
Nike?
the outfit Aiden wore in the surveillance footage. And stuffed
Yeah.
under the dresser, authorities found a blooded t-shirt and a pair of wet blue denim
And he's wearing
jeans, which matched
pure
the outfit
white stuff
Aiden
that
wore
just
that day.
shows blood.
But as if that wasn't enough, authorities also found that the drain in the bathroom sink had traces
Yeah.
of blood and dirt. And among his belongings, an odd notebook
Oh
containing
my
drawings
gosh.
of a violent and satanic nature.
I'm so edgy.
There was no question. Authorities quickly
I'm
arrested
14.
Aiden on a charge
I don't
of
eat Happy
second-degree
Meals.
murder,
I eat
upping it to
unhappy
first
meals.
degree after the
This is
extent of Tristan's
amateurish.
wounds became clear. Then, out of the blue, Aiden's mother, Crystal, was arrested on a warrant.
Smith is seen cleaning her son's bloody jeans. When officers went into the home, they found a pair of wet jeans in Fucci's bedroom. And as we reported earlier this summer, the jeans and a drain in a bathroom tested positive for blood.
Thanks to a surveillance video within the home,
She wanted him to get away.
washing Aiden's bloodied blue jeans in the sink. Authorities quickly charged her with tampering with crucial case evidence and advising her son to lie about what he wore the night of the murder. She has pleaded not guilty to
Oh, shut
both of
up.
these allegations. In
Shut
September
your
2021, Aiden was brought into a room at the Duval County Jail to follow the process of his pre-trial hearing. But everyone viewed his behavior
Look
as
at him.
erratic, if not highly concerning.
Why am I here? I just want to talk to my mom and dad. What's going on? What's going on?
What?
What's going on?
From the moment he enters the room, Aiden seems dazed and confused. But it all gets a little more unusual when he begins
Oh
mumbling
my
about
gosh.
demons taking his soul.
Oh my gosh. If I was his lawyer, I would be pissed.
I don't want you demons take my soul.
This is not going to work.
Demons want to take my soul away. I don't want you demons.
Okay, pleading insanity rarely works, and even if it does work, you go to a mental health facility still. And pleading insanity just doesn't work. I'll be honest. It's very rare that they ever make that case. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. If it does work, you're still going to basically a jail.
Steal my soul. I don't
You're doing the time.
Since investigators found a notebook full of satanic drawings, it's not impossible that Aiden truly believed demons were attacking him. But this is likely Aiden's last-ditched effort to secure a way out of prison. The insanity plea has long been a go-to solution.
Some states, let me see if I remember this from my class. Some states, they're making it so that after you get released from the mental health center, I'm pretty sure they still have you go to jail. I don't remember if it's like the full sentence or if it's like for the rest of your sentence, but you still go to jail even if you get better, quote unquote.
Except when it doesn't.
Insanity
Aiden would
defense
eventually
is
go to trial
terrible.
for his crimes, and the judge declaring that his alleged demonic possession would not be considered.
People think it's really good.
That seemed
It's
to help
not.
Aiden overcome
It's
the
rarely
demonic
been
attacks he
used.
was allegedly
It's rarely been
suffering beforehand.
successful.
The old emotionless personality his classmates warned of returned. With
I think the
Aiden's
only like famous one was McKinley. The person who tried to assassinate McKinley tried doing that. Wait, did they say demonic possession? Okay, also, just as a psychology like thing, I don't think that people with delusional disorder like hallucinations or schizophrenia have any amnesia. So he should know why
barely
he's there.
reacting to the gruesome details of his crimes.
So
Throughout the trial,
his
Aiden
faking
was
where
seen to be
it's like,
following
oh,
the orders
where
given
am
to
I?
him
Oh
by
my
his
gosh, the
attorney.
demons. It
Barely
doesn't
saying a
work.
word, except when he specifically had to. But that doesn't mean his performance was perfect or polished.
He looks
At
so
one
much
point,
worse now.
Aiden was caught on camera laughing at something his attorney wrote on a piece of paper, undermining any apology he had made to Tristan's family. But that happiness didn't last long. When Aiden's grandmother took to the stand, her tearful testimony seemed to affect Aiden more than any other.
Good.
As she tearfully confessed that the boy
He looks even more like Coconut Head. Yeah.
Raise, Aiden was genuinely affected by the comments.
So sorry.
Oh my gosh.
I just don't need my mama to think.
Dang.
Wow, this is so hard.
This marks the only instance in the
You'll probably
entire trial
never see
that
your
Aiden was
grandkid
shown to
again,
exhibit some
because you're
kind of
probably
genuine,
on the way
well
out
contrived
when he
emotion.
gets
And, like
out
a
of
true
prison.
psychopath, it was only because it affected him. Tristan's family's pain had elicited no expression from him for the duration of the trial. But see the way that he responds when his grandmother fears she'll never see him
Yeah,
again.
I'm
And I know we're a very large.
literally ending stream in probably
And, we pray all the
5
time.
to 10 minutes,
I just
maybe.
hope you consider it a little bit. Please don't take him out of our lives forever.
I don't know.
know
This
that, like,
stream has
wow,
gone by
yeah,
quick. I feel like I didn't do much.
Before I go.
At this moment, it appears that Hayden had finally realised the scale of the consequences of his actions.
Give me the sentencing.
But it passed quickly. The judge eventually decided that Aiden's crime, which lacked any motive and was done purely to cause harm to another human, was worthy of life in prison.
Let's go,
And Aiden,
baby.
unsurprisingly, didn't seem fazed by that news whatsoever.
Mr. Fucci, having entered a plea of guilty to the crime
What did the
of
mom
first-degree
get?
murder, I adjudicate you guilty of the premeditated first-degree murder of Tristan Bailey.
I don't think they tell what the mom got.
Because of your age, you are eligible for review of the sentence in 25 years.
Despite his public apologies to Tristan's family throughout the trial and after, Aiden doesn't seem to register what the sentence meant. In his mind, it likely doesn't mean anything. He always said he wanted to feel what it would be like to kill, and he achieved that.
Now it's, you gotta feel what it's like to be in prison, nerd. Okay. Let's do the sneak peek. Oh, how am I gonna do this? Does this work? Okay. Let me... 2 seconds. I probably need to censor this for 2 seconds while I pull up the video. Boom. Okay. Should I turn off my model? I think I'm going to. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna play until right before the chorus. Because technically I think you guys already have seen the first part of the chorus because it's in the short, but I don't want to show a lot. So I want you guys to be excited for tomorrow. So, this is it. I'm gonna mute during it. And I'm gonna grab something while this is playing. So, ready. This comes out tomorrow, by the way. So. So I'm going to pause it there. I know it's really short. It is a short song, but I don't want to spoil too much, you know. Got to build some tension. I think I did this short a little early, I think. Next time I do this, I'm going to release the short probably the day or 2 days before. But yes. I don't know if I'll be able to make it for the premiere. Because I might be at Thanksgiving stuff, but I might tune into chat. So check it out. Listen to it if you want. Share it if you want. Worked on it quite a bit. Hoping to have another project done. I have like 2 deadlines that I kind of want to make. Certain covers that I want done on those times. But yes. Thank you so much for listening. I'm going to go run now, even though it's really late. Thanks for coming by again. Tune in to stream if you ever want to again. I don't know if I'm going to stream any more days the rest of the week. Maybe this weekend. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving. I'm very thankful for being able to do this stuff. The support this week has just been just crazy. I was not expecting to get this much support for like months to a year. So this really means a lot. And has brought me a lot of joy. And I've been able to do a lot more than I thought I could, just because I have a lot more motivation. So thank you. I'm going to end it here. Have a good one. Bye.